ladies and Bunky and the Wolves. My name is Aleksandra. I am the author of Bunky and the Wolves, the Christmas story, and this is Bunky, the main protagonist of this Christmas tale. So, let's go! Everyone was engaged in a conversation, and no one noticed Bunky's quiet escape from the living room. No one, apart from Cousin Rodney, who was standing motionless in the middle of the room. As soon as the door closed behind Bunky, Rodney ran to the window and pressed his nose to the glass to have a better view. "I will save Cousin Bunky if it is necessary," he told himself. Deep inside, little Rodney was as brave as a warrior. Bunky immediately felt the cold air and felt slightly grumpy, especially when he realized that he didn't take gloves. But soon grumpiness gave way to excitement. Also, he promised himself not to be grumpy for several important reasons, one of them being Santa Claus's approaching arrival, another his desire to become a better Bunky. It wasn't too dark outside, as the Christmas spruce was all lit up with the most beautiful, enchanting, glistening colors. The Christmas star on the spruce reigned above the Worm's house and probably above the entire Wormland village, filling the neighborhood with a welcoming, mellow glow. Bunky sensed a unique, aromatic scent of wood lingering in the air as all the Wormland families gathered around the fireplace. He always associated this scent with Christmas. Suddenly, a tiny snowflake landed on his nose as if to remind him that there was a mystery to be solved. Bunky crept quietly towards the snowman, who was standing quite unmoved in his warm poncho, most probably quietly admiring the Christmas star. Apparently, the mysterious grey ears did not puzzle the snowman. Or perhaps he knew everything. "Mr. Snowman, you've got a secret," whispered Bunky, looking expectantly at the snowman's face. Apparently, the snowman was good at keeping secrets, as he did not reply. He did not even look at Bunky. I understand," continued Bunky. "It is a very noble behavior not to reveal secrets, especially when one made a promise not to do so. I hope you are not cold." And Bunky carefully examined the snowman's poncho, making sure that he wouldn't be cold on such an important night. In the vicinity of the snowman there was the very place where Bunky saw the mysterious ears. He tiptoed around the snowman, but there was no one, and nothing to be found apart from the snowman himself, and Bunky's not so mysterious footprints. "And Mr. Snowman does not have such grey fluffy ears," Bunky observed. "In fact, does he have any? Perhaps they are very tiny, so that Mr. Snowman can pretend that he does not hear whenever he does not want to reply to an uncomfortable question." Since there was nothing to be found in the front yard, Bunky bravely decided to go to the backyard. He kept moving quietly close to the wall and felt that the backyard was much more secluded than the front yard. He could no longer hear those comforting, cheerful voices from the streets of Wormland. Only the shrubs were rustling. "Shh, shh, shh." "Hello," said Bunky. He did not like the rustle. "Hello," repeated Bunky, and felt uneasy. But then, like a typical Bunky, frustration took hold of him, and All of a sudden, his fear gave way to irritation. "Hello!" screamed Bunky and angrily stamped his foot, hoping that the ground would shake. After this deed, performed just before Santa's arrival, he realized that he might be risking not receiving his Christmas present. Yet there was a pause in rustling, and out of the blue a tiny grey creature emerged from the maze of leaves. Boxwood is evergreen and retains its green leaves in winter too, so it's always a good hideout for all sorts of tiny mysterious animals. The little creature probably thought so too. It was a very tiny creature indeed, and it kept shaking. Bunky immediately recognized the grey ears. He felt bad and deeply regretted raising his voice. He often regretted doing such things. All the warm, kind, and very woeful emotions took hold of him once again, and on seeing the small animal he felt better. The animal stopped shaking and looked at Bunky with its big blue eyes, and Bunky already knew that he would never allow this creature to go away, if only the creature somehow wanted to stay with him. If you would like to learn what happened next, please join Bunky and me during our online reading session together. Thank you so much.